How do you like, so a lot of people, especially if you work in the direct sales, you might pick up some Saturday shifts here and there, get some extra money in your pocket. And what I find is that when a lot of people pick up the Saturday shifts, how do you really optimize your Saturday? How do you get the threes and the fours, the 3 and 4 sales, depending on what industry you're in, that might be the 6 or the 7s for you. How do you go above that average line when it comes to the Saturdays and whatever you're selling in the shopping centers? And really there's a few major points for me that I use. And really it's just more of a mentality thing than anything else, because you have to realize, man, when you're going into Saturday, okay, what kind of people do you have in the shopping center? Nobody's working for the most part. Everyone that's in there, you have a lot of moms doing some shopping. These are the days, usually you got couples going there together. But people have time, basically. So for the Saturdays, firstly you have to get it in your mind that you should be working Saturdays. Okay, first of all, you should be going to work Saturday. All right, if success is something you want, obligation is your duty, you should be working Saturday. You should be working every day. Okay, but anyway, that's a different segment. But anyway, when you get to the field Saturday, look, a lot of people treat it like it's just a lounging about day. It's just very lax, very casual day. They feel like they don't have to take it as seriously. Just that switch in your mentality when you rock up to the field is gonna be the main prohibiting factor why you don't do good sales on a Saturday. That's why you're getting 1s and 2s instead of 3, 4, 5s, is because you have that mentality when you get to the field. I'm gonna just chill out on a Saturday. I could relax. It's not a big deal. I don't need to take it seriously. But look, I promise you this: if you start switching your mentality to it's just another day in the field instead of it's a Saturday so I can relax, you'll approach the field in the same manner that you would if it was a Tuesday or a Thursday. And when you start to add on those extra sales on your weekly scores, over the course of say 1 month, if you're doing 3s and 4s on a Saturday, you're doing an extra 12, 15 sales a week. Dude, that starts to really add up quickly, and depending on what your commission is, that could be, in my case, that's an extra almost $1,000 just for showing up on a Saturday with the right mentality switched on. So what is the cost of Saturday to you? $1,000. And here's the other thing I want to say, the other main point I want to make. Not only is it money you're missing out on, okay, and you got to get your money right, the other thing you're missing out on is you're just getting outworked. You're missing out on, the biggest one is this: when you're not in the field, when you're not actually working your muscle, your sales muscle, because that's what it is. Okay, you have to keep working your presentation, your demonstration, your objection handling routine over and over. Otherwise, you're gonna get rusty. And I know everybody, especially in this line of work, that when you come back into the field on a Monday, especially if you had a long weekend, it's hard to find yourself those first 4 or 5 hours. You can't close anything, stumbling over your mouth. It's just hard, man. So, working on Saturdays keeps you sharp. It keeps you in shape. It keeps that sales muscle moving, so that when you come into the field, Saturday, Sunday, taking 2 days off, by the time you hit Monday, that's too much time. But if you're working Saturdays, you're taking your day off Sunday for whatever you need to get done. Preparing for Monday is usually what I do it for anyway. But if you're taking that time to work Saturday, you're not coming in so rusty on Monday. All right, so you're just keeping the momentum carrying over the weekend, when other people you work with, your other salespeople, your sales team, these guys and girls are all going out Friday night, coming to work on Saturday. If they're going to the field, they're going hungover. All right, and then they're doing 1s and 2s. And then, you know, they're going out Saturday night, and then they're sleeping in Sunday, and then guess what? Do you think they're gonna be starting out their week strong on Monday? Definitely not. They won't be. Okay, and the reason for that is because they're not training that muscle, and they're not keeping the momentum carrying over in the weekend. So you got to switch your mentality to Saturdays. You got to go in thinking, man, it's another day in the week. It's an opportunity for me. It's an extra, you know, it's an extra $200-300 that I can add onto my check. You know, $1,000, $1,200 a month, and then you got to figure, what else? What is the other cost of this? Truly, it's not just the money as well. It's I'm out of shape. I'm not, you know, you got to think of it like working a muscle in the gym. I'm out of shape because I'm not working out my sales muscle. All right, and then I'm gonna have a 2-3 days off, and I'm gonna come in rusty on Monday, and then that's gonna affect my sales Monday. You know, it might mess my attitude up on Monday, so I do worse. And then Tuesday, I'm finally gonna come in, and I'll probably start warming up. Wednesday, midweek, I'm hot, and then you're really only in the field working, actually doing your potential Thursday, Friday. You know, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you have to realize what's the true opportunity cost of that. You know, it's more than just the money, and it's costing you, it's costing your sales team, it's costing your company, it's costing your client brand you're representing, and it's costing the customer. All right. Saturdays are a great time to work as well because, like I said, you have a lot of people with time. You know, you got a lot of sales. You got a lot of you know, moms in there that are just hanging out, shopping, and sometimes they're with their husbands, and you know, got partners in there just looking around, maybe catching an afternoon movie. And you could really catch somebody if you're fast and you're quick. You can catch these people and explain things to them quickly while they're together, so that they can't really hit you with the "I gotta talk to my partner" objection. You know, so yeah, that's what I tell them anyway. I'm like, hey, if I were to catch you in here on a Monday or Tuesday, sir, all right, with your bad self, not at work, and your wife's working, and I gave you this whole pitch, what would you tell me? You tell me you have to talk to your partner, wouldn't you? And then the wife starts laughing. Or if I see the wife walking in the shopping center, I'll say, hey, come here. Now look, you don't have an excuse now. And she says, what? What do you mean I don't have an excuse? I said, yeah, your husband's here, so we can get this deal done, right? And then they both start laughing, and then I go into my demonstration. The next thing you know, I close them. So, you know, Saturday's a great day to work, and it is easy, but like I said, switch your mentality on, switch your attitude. Think of it as an opportunity for you, and then also realize the bigger picture of being out of shape for your sales muscle. That's really the biggest effect it's going to have on you. All right, so stay consistent, stay grinding, and you know, happy Saturdays. Enjoy yourself. Look, I don't go out, but I got a little stamp there. Had to go to a little goodbye party last night. But anyway.